in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Carries the long-range jumper.
Hopefully that calms him down a little bit, settles his nerves after starting the game over 6.
There's the three. And the West hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind there.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Adebayo is out there with Van Carroll. There's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Halliburton now too. Out there for the East All-Stars.
And you know the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party and celebrate in this game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So you can see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Van Carroll. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. On the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the East. And another miss by the East.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Brown, the pass to Halliburton.
Come on, Westbrook.
And he
Yeah!
three-pointer off.
Go!
Here's the great Brunson covering.
Oh, and I still make it.
I'm not sure he realized there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else. And that's really not what this game is about.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He
They're
wants
right.
to make some
They're
adjustments to the game plan.
Watch the way I do it. I was hopping out the Buick. Rosecrans and Wilmington, you know that's where I started.
So it's the West All-Stars in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Everybody taking chances for the money. It's a come up if you get it. If you don't, just stay with it. I done ran into some niggas who been down for about 50. I got homies doing time, wishing I could have them. Bitch, I'm from Fro. I don't fuck with the niggas who running they mouth about the show.
1/2 remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Edwards is out there with the great. Then it's James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What are they tired now? You got a black hole.
Brunson outside.
I got us in such a big lead. That's just why I wanted
Over
to do.
Edwards.
Under no
Brunson, no
circumstances is it cool.
And a big lead for
If
them
you got
on
two
both
little
the
homies or two
scoreboard
niggas that's from the
and
set
the
or
backboard
from your
thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in
And
this
it's
one.
another
They've
nigga
asserted their
feeling
will
that
and
shit on
have taken
social.
control on the glass.
Your business in the hood is your business in the hood. We should not put each other on blast.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so hard too. It really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
Against you, so nobody
And the West All-Stars have possession.
Motherfuckers just gotta stay focused.
Edwards passes to the great.
Ain't nobody thinking in the
Outside,
it.
James.
Shoot it, James.
Outside, Edwards. Clock at 6. James sets the screen for Edwards. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. He gets that one. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Young with no one around. And another miss by the East.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And the basket by the Great. The Great's got 34 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Young outside from deep. The West grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the Great. Yes, it's LeBron picking up the assist. 36 points for the Great.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Really letting momentum. Young's got 13 points.
In the first half of this season, boy, how special as it did. He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wembanyama's got 3 of his 4 shots in the ball, hitting 75%. Giannis sets a screen for Brunson. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. I think one thing that's important is you gotta have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And it's Giannis missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness to slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
Stood in the doorway, no way for mama to stop us off the court. We went to go.
That was a
sometimes
just over
people
3.5
right along
minutes
with
left.
it. The blood and got tainted and out. The fingers and twisted went from
Holds it up
Orphans
there
to
for
misfits.
Mobley.
We mixed the formula.
LU
Worked
champ.
to get rich. Set hot with switch
and
big
pulled it
shit.
down.
Manifest
Mobley.
ninja got aggressive cross dressing, not aggressive.
James kicks to Davis.
Not deceptive. The game bias selective. Play might get ejected. Team spirit and
Here's the
team
Great.
player different. You
Brunson
better
covering.
respect it. Left
Here's
holes
the
in
Great.
set. When the hood was arrested.
And that one hits back iron.
Fools becoming the tested saw them. Huge change on the moon range.
Down against
This a
Jokic.
heaven long list. I'm just pointing out a few things. Poison memories.
Young outside.
Used to lace him out and hanging with the face.
Here's Brunson.
That's
In coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Some nice passing here by the West. James the bounce pass. Davis the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Mobley. And it's Jokic missing.
Look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Someone's throwing guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Connects from three-point range. 39 points for the great.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And so it's the West All-Stars.
Let's go. We're winning. We're winning by a long shot, honestly. Come on. They think they're going to catch up. We're going to show them just how wrong they are. And thinking that.
Ain't nobody bigger than the rules, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole protocol to this shit. The niggas is gonna live by it or get pushed out the way.
June on the beat, June on the beat.
You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never caught a body, you ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never put in work, you ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never hit a lick, you ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never caught a body, you ain't from the set.
You niggas actors, niggas deserve Oscars. You can play with other niggas, but ain't no playing in the mouth. Play like we ain't over here and learn the truth. It's the nigga 16 with a chopper on the roof. All red laces, burnt out faces. Still give you the business with back-to-back cases. Bottomsville Congress, politics as usual. Anybody can get it, neither side is neutral. 10th Ave Taliban, whole face covered up. Blood clot warrior, now who wanna rock with us? It's real easy to get your shit pushed in. Claim you from the turf, man, don't check in, nigga.
You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never caught a body, you ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never put in work, you ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never hit a lick, you ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never caught a body, you ain't from the set.
Yeah, I'm really from the scepter. 7-9 Swan, anybody get the questa. Rest in peace, Braves, Philo Hawk YG. Still riding G-Wise with no ID. You ain't gotta ask, you should know about me. Young Billy Badass with the 4-5 heat. Nigga, ribs ain't showing, so you know I eat. Similar to Big Y, I'm a OIG. Nigga still on, niggas falling off a cliff. Niggas still doing house parties, clutching on the 5th. Hood rats around us, got the party going up.
With a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
You ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never put in work, you ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. If you ain't never hit a lick, you ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set.
Here's now a chance to show you all tips of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, these Detroit tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Served him up. Hasty room service down right there, boy.
Savies to the 8. My young niggas sliding bodies on the corner daily. I'm really from the set, I'm really from the set. I got it tatted in my flesh, I'm really from the S game. I'm really with the shits, I'm really with the shit. I keep the 40 on with the extra clip. I've been getting money, been hitting licks. You keep talking that shit, you get your ass chilled. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set. You
5
ain't never
seconds
caught
left in
a
the
body,
fourth
you
quarter.
ain't from the
Here's
set.
the three.
You ain't from the set,
And
you
the
ain't from the
basket
set.
finds the
You
three.
ain't never put in work, you ain't from the set. You ain't from the set, you ain't from the set.
No problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's important to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast volume that came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks everyone for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Holding that trophy is awesome. I'm going to the house. I'm going to my fuck it. What's up? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How's everyone doing? I want to go see this trophy. Oh shit, I can't have that trophy in here. Oh, this is for cups? Okay. Whatever. I'm pretty sure that's for like cups and shit. Alright, let's go train a little bit.
Lost my all and I got it back. That's my hustle and ambition. Never lose sight on the path. I had to tunnel my vision. Separate myself from them clowns. They ain't really about business.
Oh, let's go. Go. What the fuck's going on with my controller? I know how to dunk now. That's cool. Let's see if I really do know how to dunk now. I don't have that like type of build though. I so rarely ever miss a three. I do miss like several three-point shots, but not on purpose. You know what I mean, chat?
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Yeah, let's keep it going. You're not wrong. Let's keep it fucking going. I know we can keep it going.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Scoot Henderson.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Alex Len is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's the great and at the point guard positions. And for Portland, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Matisse Thybulle out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. The great, no good. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Avdia from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
The great with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Avdia outside. They set the screen. Pass to Thybulle. Back to Avdia. Outside Sharp. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Portland. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The great with the bucket.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Ayton passes to Henderson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Thybulle. Rebounded by LeBron.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Finney Smith passes to Reeves. Here's the great. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Ayton with a screen. Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He dropped 69 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Reeves.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
13 feet out. Rebounded by LeBron.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's Doncic. Portland with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And it's good. 2 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Shots good by Henderson.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's the great. Nails it from 3. The great's got 21 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Henderson. Defense is right there.
Oh, I whooped this guy's ass in the...
Ayton, a screen on Doncic. And here's Simons outside. James with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Sinks the tray.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Doncic against Simons.
Underestimated. So underestimated.
No good off the glass. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Lakers ahead. They lead by 18. And the second quarter. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alex Len. And it's the great, and at the point guard.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, What a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself. Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Clingan, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's the great. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Takes a step back. Here's Simons. Len pulls it in. Len's got his 5th rebound in this one. Finney-Smith passes to the great. And here's James. Here's the great. No good from outside. And here's Simons outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Len's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's the great. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
It's Walker on the wing. Plenty of space. Len pulls it in.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
The great with the bucket.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Portland calls timeout.
When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Los Angeles. Thibault passes to Simons. Here's Ayton. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The great, the pass to Lynn. Here's the great, defended by Henderson. Here's the great. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Ayton, a screen on Reeves. There's Simons with a 3. Len pulls it in. Len's got rebound number 8 now.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Pass to Lynn. Now Caldwell Pope. Here's the great. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Thibault finds Avdia. Beyond the arc. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Avdia. Simons got 5 points now in the quarter. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Simons. He's covered by Reeves. The Lakers dominating the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The great, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. They get it again. Ayton, no good. It's stolen by Henderson. Here's Simons. Another miss by Simons. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
We've talked about it in the past, going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you...
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Lakers.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor spacing 101. We'll see what class is like coming out of intermission. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Wait, hold on. He did not just say that. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you guys doing?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's James. No points yet. Scoot and Sharp for the backcourt set. Avdia out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And they pick up 2.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Here's the great. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Henderson, the pass to Thybulle. Back to Henderson. Launches a 3. Len pulls it in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The great. No good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Sharp from downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. And good! There's another!
Once again, he cannot be stopped.
It's incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games and still going strong.
And chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone gives you chills.
Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Avdia passes to Henderson. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Los Angeles, another 3.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Avdia outside. Pass to Thybulle. Looking to end the run. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. The great, no good. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Thybulle with it, picked up by James. Back to Henderson. The 3-ball. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The great with the bucket. The great's got 11 in the second half.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Portland has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter of the game. Hits yet again! Wow! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Sharp. It's Avdia on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Rebound by the Lakers. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's the great. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
For 3.
James has got 3 assists in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Avdia finds Ayton. That one's off. Still out of sync.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Henderson, the pass to Avdia. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Here's the great. Jacks up a 3. Avdia pulls it in. Now Henderson. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA.
They really suck so bad. We whooped their asses twice.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
Do we play them again? Ever? Tomorrow, I gotta finish cleaning my kitchen. Wednesday,
Good teams win games like these.
MP in the house.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
What's up, Brody? That's funny, dude. That's kind of ironic. That's actually funny. Considering whatever the second part of that is, that's funny.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course the Nuggets. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they find themselves as just a middle-of-the-road team this year. Opponents they would have blown away last season are giving them all they can handle at this point.
Well, it shows you just how quickly things change in this league. Even if the rosters look similar, these aren't the same opponents.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. The great out there with Austin Reed. And it's Len in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Russell Westbrook out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Here's the great. This game, an incredible scoring display for him.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Westbrook against Reeves. Fires the three. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Murray, no good.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Al Gordon, after the missed three from the great. And again, Denver, no good.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Murray. No good, unable to end this run.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against Portland was tremendous. He finished with 66 points and was reliable as ever from distance. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Jokic beyond the arc. The kick out to Porter. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's the great. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. The great's got 13.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Alex Len. Gannett comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Austin Reeves. In the corner, Murray with it. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Jamal Murray.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now here's LeBron. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Murray surveying the D. The tray. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Here's Pickett. 4 seconds left. No good on the layup. And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Pulling the W home every fucking game. Only lost 2 games.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So for the Lakers right now, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with the great. Then there's Jarred Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size, he's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
And the basket by the great.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And that one is stuck right through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. The great passes to Caldwell-Pope. And Vanderbilt now top of the key. Here's the great. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Pickett. Outside, Jordan. To the middle. Porter, no luck.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be.
With the jump shot.
He's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
Well, that's a great example. Coaching an aging star, very difficult. Teams deciding to change it up. And how about the play of some of the rookies around the league so far? Here is the rookie race, as all these first-year players have made big splashes in the league and certainly have bright futures ahead of them. While you look at the great all season long, he has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
So it's the Lakers now, after Westbrook's missed three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up with the Nuggets. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Here's Najee. 11-point game his last outing. To stop the run, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's the great. And the 3 off target. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Najee. And here's Jokic, guarded by Len. Len against Jokic. Shoots over Len. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And the basket by the great. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Murray outside. Here's Najee, trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Rejected by Len. And so
that
it's the Los Angeles Lakers
shot
in
had
complete
that landed.
command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
You know, right now for Denver, they're sort of stuck in this same range, right in the middle, here in the middle of the season.
Middling overall, just like your analysis, Kenny. Oh, just kidding, my buddy. You're the best, or at least top 30.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Denver Nuggets.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
Thanks for spending.
I love how Shaq said, if you could even call it defense, I call it being lazy.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Russell Westbrook out there with Murray, and it's Porter at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The Lakers with the ball, following the miss by Jokic. And here's James outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Nuggets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Porter looking it over. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Misses from short range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's the great. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And the call will go against the great. That's his first foul. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers.
First team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 17, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And here's Westbrook. He has yet to score. It's tipped. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. He got it again. Sensational.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, that's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
Another bucket! Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Jokic.
What is the Lakers playing again?
Over Vanderbilt. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Murray. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Porter. Trains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Lakers.
Releases. The great misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Murray, good.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's the great. Offline with his three. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets.
I mean, we do got a big, giant lead.
Porter passes to Westbrook. Inside, here's Finney-Smith, and finished off by Finney-Smith.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers on top as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-5 run. And we'll get going after this from... Checked in for Gabe Vincent. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got the great Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Len. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Houston in at the 3 spot.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wide open look here for Murray. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the whistle goes on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 3, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Westbrook finds Murray.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good, Murray.
At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's the great. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're...
Bruh, they were just... Their defense, their team was dismantled. Literally dismantled. You can't guard me. Like, come on. You motherfuckers can't guard me. Sorry, I'm being a little bit cocky, but like, actually can't guard me, bro.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break from this game, go play some Need for Speed for a little bit. Some Need for Speed Heat. Maybe go mop my floor, my kitchen floor again.
Something. But when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up and come get a dub.
Hey, girl, hey.